Okay, all right. So now we're gonna go through the Burke reading interview, and I just want you to answer the questions as honestly as you can, and we're gonna figure out how you feel about reading. So, first question is: when you're reading and come to something you don't know, what do you say? I'm sorry, what do you do?
I just sit there sometimes and then think about it, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm supposed to be reading. So yeah.
What things are you thinking about when you're just sitting there thinking about it?
I just start daydreaming.
Okay, so when you don't know something, you just kind of take your mind off it and think about something else?
Yeah, I don't know why I do that.
Do you ever do anything else when you don't know something?
Mm-mm. Well, sometimes if the book's interesting and I don't know like what it means, I'll read it over and over again, and then I'll come ask you about it. But if the book's kind of boring,
You
then
just
I
daydream. What if you're in class and you don't know something? What would you do? Because you said if you don't know something, you ask me, but I'm not in class with you. What do you do in class?
In class, when I don't know something, I just daydream too.
Okay. Who is a good reader you know?
You, my teacher, me.
You are a good reader. You are a good reader.
Yeah.
What makes what makes your teacher a good reader?
What makes my teacher a good reader is because he's a teacher and he practiced when he was younger, and the books that my teacher reads is very interesting. So,
Like what? Like what kind of books?
well,
What interesting books does he
one
read?
of them is, I forgot the title. I think it was this African book where they were doing like this hula hoop contest for this girl's birthday. It was interesting because it was a lady, and her birthday she wanted her grandma to come down and teach her how to hula hoop for her birthday. No, I'm tripping. That's not how it went. It was the grandma's birthday, and she wanted her granddaughter to come down and come hula hoop with her. So they ended up not making her cake. So she sneaked to run and go get a cake from the store, and then she put a hula hoop, like part of a hula hoop on top. So she created like this hula hoop cake, and she was, and then her grandma, and it reminded her grandma that how to hula hoop, because her grandma used to be a good hula hooper. That's all I really remember. But it was weird.
You remember a lot. Did he read that to you, or did you read it?
The teacher, it was Dr. Bethel. She read it.
She read it to y'all? Okay. That's interesting. Do you think that Dr. Bethel ever comes to something she doesn't know when she's reading?
Mm-mm.
No? You think she just knows everything? All right. Suppose Dr. Bethel comes to something she doesn't know. I'm sorry. Well, let's say she did come to something she didn't know. What do you think she would do?
I don't know what she would do.
No? Okay. Do you think that she would daydream?
Definitely not.
You think she might ask somebody for help or look something up or
she
think about it?
Look something up or think about it. But
yeah.
I don't think she would ask anybody for help or daydream because she's in front of our class.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's going to start laughing at her.
How would you help someone that's having trouble reading?
I would go to them and I would go over it with them, and I would like, if there's like a word that they don't like, they can't pronounce, I would like help them like go like say it, like
sound it out.
Yeah, sound it out, and just like say the word. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, like yeah.
You would read it to them. You say you would.
I would like tell them to like sound it out, or sometimes I would help.
Okay. What would your teacher do to help that person? So if you had a classmate that was struggling to read, what would your teacher do to help them?
I think they would. Wait, repeat the question again.
If you had what would your teacher do to help that person that's having trouble reading?
Oh, I think the teacher would I think they would do the same thing, or they would like sit there and like help them read it with them.
Mm-hmm.
But
What would it look like for them to help the person read? You said they would read it with them, so how would they be doing that?
I think they would like hold the book up and like go through like what does it say, and if they get stuck on it, then he'll tell them to sound it out, or she would.
Okay. How did you learn to read?
I learned to read. I don't remember, but I don't. I think, yeah, I don't remember how I learned to read.
Okay. Do you remember what's maybe your first memory of reading? Maybe that'll help you remember how you learned.
My first memory of reading
Mm-hmm.
is I don't remember my first memory.
Okay, it was probably a long time ago. What's something you would like to do better as a reader? How would you like to improve as a reader?
Read faster.
You want to read faster? Why do you want to read faster?
Because sometimes I just start. I will go fast and I would just like how I'm reading, but then I'll just start slowing down out of nowhere. So.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you understand what you're reading better when you read fast or when you read slower?
Well, if I sometimes when I read fast, how like I usually read,
Mm-hmm.
then I understand what I'm reading. But when I read slow, it's just going over it, and then I just don't get it because it's too slow.
Okay. Do you think you're a good reader, and why?
I think I'm a good reader because when I read fast, it's like I just like read fast and it's loud and clear to me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Good readers read fast.
Yes.
Yeah. What else do good readers do?
Well, they don't have to read fast. They could be loud and clear. That could be what they're good reading about, or they could like know all the words.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all my questions. Yep.